The holidays are traditionally a time of joy, indulgence, and, of course, stress. So how can we reduce the anxiety and create more joy? Natural food chef Daphne and Yoga Vida co-founder Hilaria Baldwin are the hosts of a new podcast out that's called Mom Brain. I recently spoke to them to find out their tips for the holidays, everything from fitting in fitness to preparing food when you are short on time.
My kids love, and I'll make them kid-friendly, roasted vegetables. And this is one of the things that I will put in my mac and cheese. I will put it in my chicken enchiladas. I'll put it in anything, but I will make my trays of roast veggies because those take a while. Sunday night, Monday, and then I'll use them throughout the week. So sweet potatoes and cauliflower, right? I'll put them on a roasted tray. I'll sprinkle one with some cinnamon, nutmeg, whatever, some like holiday spices. The cauliflower I might do just simple garlic, salt, and olive oil. Throw them in the oven. Let them roast. Come out. You can use them as side dishes throughout the week. You can entertain with them by drizzling a little tahini, some fresh herbs, a little lemon juice on top. Easy little dollops like that. And then throughout the week, you can puree them into soups. You can put them into frittatas, which make for great house guests. You know, quick breakfast if you need them. I do keep in my pantry. I keep things that make me look good with very little effort. so I'm talking about condiments that take a long time to make. Things like barbecue sauces, chutneys, really high quality ones, but things that let you add a ton of flavor without a ton of work. So those are some of the things that I use to really set myself up for success, both from a health standpoint and from a delicious meal standpoint. And I think that's kind of the juggle we do all year. It's just brought to a head in terms of how to make it a little bit elevated in the holidays. And for me, that comes down to fresh herbs, nuts, and dried fruit. If you sprinkle some chopped dried dates, some chopped dates and a little parsley or a little fresh chive onto a regular old baked sweet potato, suddenly it's an experience.
Hilaria, in your new book, I love something you talk about, found moments for fitness. What is that? Describe it.
I'll do sort of like 5-minute or 30-second workout or maybe 15-minute workout throughout the day. And it could be while I'm waiting for roasted vegetables to cook, or it could be, you know, I'm squatting down while I'm like bathing my 4 children at the same time. I literally put them all in the bathtub at the same time.
I read this last night. I had 2 kids, one in the shower, one in the tub, and I was trying to figure out how to do that. So I was doing push-ups off of the counter because you said to do that.
Yes.
Okay, that works.
Like a little bit goes a long way. Or even when you're playing with them. I mean, last night, the kids were like beating each other at 6 o'clock, and I was like, why isn't it 8 p.m.? It feels like it's 8 p.m. And so I just made them all do yoga, and we all did yoga together, which like Alec, my husband, like rolls his eyes, and he's like, oh, you're making them do that. They don't really want to do it. I'm like, look at them. They're trying to do headstands. They're doing like little somersaults, and they're getting tired.
Daphne, one of the things you say in your podcast is part of it is you have to set rules and boundaries for parenting, but not to try and do it all. What does that mean?
So yeah, that actually didn't come from us. That was one of our first guests, Rebecca Minkoff, was on the podcast on Mom Brain, and she said, for me, it's not about balance, it's about boundaries. And she's a huge fashion designer. She's a global empire. She also has 3 small children, and she wants to do both really well and be a great mother and be a great friend and great wife and all of it. So she said boundaries, not balance. And I think both of us sat back and thought, you know what? I think the real issue is we think balance means perfection, and it doesn't. And we think balance means having it all. And as women, that sets us up to fail. You can't physically fit all into 24 hours. And I like to think of it as every day is a recalibration. So, you know, today I might be an A mom, a B wife, a C employee, a D friend. Tomorrow, all those things can shift it. And I think we owe it to ourselves to know that happy kids have happy parents to learn that from.